At 5:46 in the morning, a man was riding a goat through Lekki. Not a stray goat, not a small goat that wandered out of someone's compound. A Toyota Camry-sized goat. White coat, amber eyes, moving calmly through the Lagos streets like it had a valid road license, while the man on its back wore a Bolt driver's lanyard and was trying very hard not to fall off. His name was Emeka Osei. 3 hours earlier, that goat had been his car, a brand new car, a car he had taken a 240,000 naira loan to buy, a car that was supposed to change his life, and it only took one sentence, 10 words, one lie, spoken in 10 seconds at a nighttime checkpoint to take it all away. This is part 1 of that story. By the end of this video, you won't believe what happens next. But I need you to understand something first. I need you to understand how much Emeka loved that car. The Camry smelled like fresh plastic and big dreams. Emeka sat behind the wheel at 11 p.m. and breathed it in slowly, that clean showroom scent, the kind of smell rich people probably don't even notice anymore. He noticed. He had taken a loan for this car, a real loan with real monthly installments from a microfinance company whose name made his chest tight every time it appeared on his phone. 240,000 naira, 24 months to pay it back, one missed payment away from disaster. He was 31. He had an accounting diploma that had done absolutely nothing for him, and he had just decided that driving strangers around Lagos at midnight was going to save his life. He adjusted his mirror. He straightened his collar. He tapped Go Online. His little car icon appeared on the map, floating, hopeful, like a leaf on dark water. The city moved around him. Lekki Phase 1 glittered with generator light. A DJ somewhere was murdering a Burna Boy song with great enthusiasm. A dog barked once, reconsidered, went quiet. 2 minutes later, the first ping. Pick up 7 Admiralty Way, Lekki Phase 1. Destination, Oniru Estate. Simple, short trip, clean money, first night, this is fine. He drove to the address, quiet street, a buka that had locked up for the night, one street light working overtime. He waited. 1 minute. 2 minutes. The back door opened, and the man who stepped into his car was wrong. Not dangerous wrong, not threatening wrong, dream wrong. The kind of wrong your body notices before your brain does. He was older, maybe 60, with a wide, flat face and eyes so still they barely looked real. Not empty, the opposite, like deep water, like something very old looking out through a human face. He wore a plain white agbada with green embroidery at the collar. He carried nothing. No bag, no phone visible, no wallet, nothing. He sat in the exact center of the back seat, not left, not right, center, like someone who had done this 1,000 times and settled in with the calm of a man taking a throne. And then the smell hit. Forest. Not like forest, not a nice candle or someone's perfume, the actual smell of forest. Ancient bark, wet leaves, rain on dry earth, the smell of something that had been alive far longer than any building in this city, in a brand new Toyota Camry, on a road in Lekki at 11-something at night. Emeka cleared his throat. Good evening, Oga. Good evening, my friend. The voice was a slow river, smooth, unhurried, like it had never been once in a rush. This night is a fine night. Yes, sir. Emeka checked the route. 6 minutes, no traffic, in and out. Is this your car? Yes, sir. Just collected it today, sir. He sat up straighter without meaning to. Pride, automatic. The man nodded slowly. Beautiful. A pause, 1 beat longer than normal. Then, you love this car? Not a question. Very much, sir, Emeka said. I took a loan for it. This is my business, my future. The man was quiet for a moment. Then, almost gently, he said, Then I hope you drive with wisdom tonight. Something about those words sat wrong, landed heavy in Emeka's stomach. He glanced up at the rearview mirror. The passenger was looking out the window, watching the streetlights float past with a faint smile, the smile of someone seeing something familiar after a very long time away, like he had missed the streetlights, like they were old friends. Emeka told himself to focus on the road. He really truly should have listened to himself, because 3 minutes later, the blue light appeared. the checkpoint. And what happened next? What Emeka did in the next 10 seconds would cost him everything. Lagos checkpoints at night have their own grammar. There is always the barrier, always the torch aimed straight at your face, always the soldier who hasn't slept, doesn't want to be here, and has decided the entire city is personally responsible for his bad evening. Emeka slowed to a stop. He had done this 100 times in his old keke days. He knew the routine. Relax your hands, don't look nervous, answer short. The soldier shone his torch through the window, looked at Emeka, and then looked at the still, silent man in the back. Where you dey go? Oniru Estate, sir. Bolt driver. He tapped the screen sticker. The soldier walked the full perimeter of the car, checked the boot, spare tire, small toolkit, nothing else. Came back, extended his hand for papers. Emeka opened the glove compartment, handed over everything: driver's license, insurance, registration. The soldier looked at the documents. His face changed. This registration, it don't expire. The words landed like cold water. Emeka looked. The registration, 3 weeks expired. He had planned to renew it before the first night shift. He genuinely had, but there was the loan documentation and the Bolt app verification and the landlord's increasingly aggressive text about March rent and 100 fires that all needed putting out at the same time, and the registration had simply slipped. His mind did the calculation in under a second. Step out, sort it in officially, lose 3,000 to 5,000 naira, money he absolutely could not afford tonight. Or he could just... Sir, I don't understand. Emeka's voice came out smooth, easy, almost relaxed, like he had said it 100 times. I renewed it last week. Maybe there's an error in the system. These things happen. 10 words, one lie. In the back seat, the forest smell sharpened, became something older and heavier, and the passenger spoke, quietly, almost to himself. Interesting choice. The soldier froze. Not for long, barely a full second, but the pause was total, like someone had pressed mute on the world. The passenger's eyes went completely still, not closing, not blinking, just still, like the light inside them became something else. Then the moment passed. The soldier blinked, stepped back, and waved them through, like he'd simply forgotten what he was doing, like the entire conversation had drained out of his head. Emeka drove. The road, the silence, the forest smell. 30 seconds. Then, you know what I am, don't you? Emeka's hands tightened on the wheel. He said nothing. You felt it when I entered the car. Your body has known since the smell first hit you. Your head has just not caught up. Emeka swallowed. His voice came out smaller than he wanted. You are Agemo. He didn't know how he knew. He just did. In the rearview mirror, the man smiled. And at the edges of that smile, only at the edges, something shifted. The way a lizard's scales catch light differently when it turns. Nothing horrifying, nothing monstrous, just old, layered, like looking at something that had been alive since before this road existed, since before this city existed, since before anyone alive could remember. The chameleon deity, the man said. Yes, my people have known me by that name for a very long time. I test, I travel. In this new era, I ride where the people are. Tonight, I rode with you, and you lied to a man of authority to protect a machine made of steel. My car isn't just... I know exactly what your car is to you, and Agemo said, and there was nothing cruel in his voice, just truth delivered cleanly. I understand attachment, I understand fear, but you chose deception, and things have a way of becoming what we lie for them. What does that mean? Emeka's voice was cracking now. What does that mean? Agemo looked out the window one final time, still with that fine old smile, like everything happening right now was simply the world doing what the world does. Before sunrise, he said, and then he was gone. Not out the door, not through the window. No handle moved, no air shifted, just gone. And the car began to change. First, the seat fabric, smooth one moment, rough the next. The steering wheel, there, then not. The dashboard, the gear stick, the pine tree air freshener, the whole world of the Toyota Camry, gone. And Emeka looked down. Beneath him was not a seat. Beneath him was white fur, and two large amber eyes turned slowly to look at him. Emeka Ose, 31 years old, 240,000 naira in debt, sat on the back of his Toyota Camry, which was now a goat. The goat was standing in the middle of Lekki Road, Cars were honking, a bus driver was screaming, a hawker was already started jogging alongside holding up gala sausage rolls. Emeka had 5 hours until sunrise. He did not know the rules. He did not know if this could even be reversed. He did not know if he was going to lose his car, his loan, his future, his everything. Part 2 drops next. Don't miss it.